Life Fixers. Hope you're having an awesome day. Are you ready to rewire your brain for concrete thinking? Oh, this is actually the opposite of the cognitive function. The cognitive function is thinking abstractly, which we did a couple of episodes back. This week, we're going to take the abstract and we're going to bring it down to concrete so that way it will be easier for us to understand it. Now, I'm just going to warn you. I love how Jeannie Czar likes to make fun of people. Like when you ask them how old they are, you don't want them taking little beers out of their pocket, like those counting beers and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 6 years old. No, you want them to be able to count without having to take those little beers out, right? You want to help them get to the abstract, even though it's concrete. But sometimes it's extremely abstract. It's really hard, and we need to bring it down for us so that way it's easier. And then we could go and build up. So that's how we're doing this. Right over here. What is concrete thinking? If you listened to the previous episode of Thinking Abstractly, episode 243, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll want to go back so that we could understand it much better, where we spoke about going from concrete to abstract. Now we're going to go and flip it. Let's say there's a hard concept that is a little bit hard for you to understand, and you have a very hard time bringing it back down to help yourself. So I'm going to give you a couple of exercises that you could do to help your brain do the flip, help your brain see something else in a different way. So that way it's actually concrete for you. Okay, let's start with exactly this. What you're going to do is you're going to pretend, think of someone that you know that is really rich. Think of anyone that you know that's rich, a rich person. And imagine you had to write to them a letter why you think you are selling a security product, the best security product in the world, why you think they should install this security product into their house. You are going to take something abstract. First of all, it's abstract in the concept that these people are way richer than you. Second of all, it's abstract in the concept that you don't have the security system. And it's abstract in the way that you have to go and make it down. It's not abstract, and it's concrete in the way of going and bringing it down and making it really easy for your brain to understand that and write it in a letter so that way they too can understand what else is going on here. That's one exercise. Another exercise is to imagine you are creating a new business. What's the business going to be like? Who's the ideal client? What's the service they're going to give? What systems are you going to need? How are you going to make sure that this is going to be set up in the most efficient way possible? You could use some of the strategies you learned on here to go and make it easier for you. But literally sit down and almost write like a business plan. You don't have to get so technical with the money, but more making it concrete on paper. You're bringing it the opposite from just this random idea and bringing it down to paper. A third challenge you could try is imagine you had to create the perfect world, create all the rules for the perfect world where everyone will be happy and everyone will get along together. Now, this one is tough. Make it even tougher by not using more than 800 words. Go ahead, try it. Challenge your brain, go from abstract and make it down to concrete. If you're doing this while you're driving and you don't want to type right now, start thinking, talking out loud, making it more of an actual thing versus just an idea in your head. Literally talk on let the cars nearby see you talking to yourself, and saying these sentences out loud are automatically going to go and bringing it down one level of abstractness and making it easier for your brain to see these concrete things, which will, in the opposite, make it easier for you to think abstractly. Okay. If you'd like to rewire your brain to improve the 20 cognitive functions, so thinking abstractly will be easier for you, and it'll be easier for you to be more productive and to get more things done at home and at work and have more inner peace, then head over to lifefixuniversity.com/your brain rewired. I'd love to see you there. Get yourself on the wait list, because you will be so proud of yourself when you are done with this. So happy that you've actually been able to go and do that. Bye for now, and I'll see you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of the Life Picks University podcast, but I have a huge favor to ask of you that will not only support the show, but will also help the people you love most. We are striving for 1 million downloads by the end of 2025, and we can't do this without your help. If you love this episode, please share it with 2 of your family and friends so they too can rewire their brains to have an extraordinary marriage. It was awesome spending time with you, and I'll see you on the next episode.